Hello, my name is Christine Orono. I'm a HR practitioner and career coach. Once again, it's a pleasure to be able to present this series of Career Bites, which is designed to empower you as an individual to better manage your career and derive maximum satisfaction from your work. The last two sessions, I have been dwelling on the subject of undertaking a self-inventory. And I have to continue to harp on this subject because to me, it's the crux of everything around what career you'll end up in and the success that you will derive from attending various job interviews. So I want to continue along the similar lines. Last time I talked about how you need to articulate yourself around your features, advantages, and benefits. And I just want to break that up a little bit more, especially on the features, because this is an area where people really struggle to come up with points about who they are. And so I want to break it down a little bit and help you to really think about the various aspects of your features that you really need to think about. The first thing, as I alluded to last time, was what are your natural talents? What is it that comes easily for you that is different even from the next person? I'll give you an example. One of my own talents is the fact that it's very easy for me to conceptualize things. So when somebody actually presents an idea or concept, it's very easy for me to connect with that concept with a very minimal explanation. The other talent I feel I have is one where I'm able to do a very good analysis of what are people's strengths and weaknesses. And hence, that's why I'm a career coach. You can see the alignment. In the same way, you need to think about what are those natural talents. Ask your parents, ask your siblings, ask your previous employers, what are those spikes that they see that are very obvious to them, but may not be very obvious to you. The trick with talents, and the reason why we tend to miss them, is because they're so much a part of us and they come so easily for us that we assume it. We just take it for granted. We think that other people can also do it in the same way. So it's because you don't struggle to achieve it, then it's not to you a major thing. And many times, most of us think of talents in the area of performing arts because those are the most obvious talents, as it were, in our eyes. But talents can be in various forms. Talents could be in the way you analyze things, in the way you connect with situations, tasks, or people. A talent could be as simple as an ability to mobilize people towards a cause. Not all of us can do it. A talent could be that you have a knack with colors and you're able to mix and match colors in a way that other people cannot do. So that's a talent. The other area is, what is your personality style? What is your temperament, as other people call it? So there are many types of personality descriptions that are out there. But the most important, it's not important what tool that you're using. The key thing is, what are the key messages that come out of those tools? There are many free tools on the internet that you can go and use to help you get a better analysis of what's your personality style. So for example, we have a contrast of people who are on one end outgoing, on another end very reserved and maybe introverted. We have people who are very organized and others who are probably very disorganized. We have people who are very strong-willed and opinionated and maybe headstrong, and that's part of their personality traits, whereas another person is very agreeable with everybody and hence endears themselves to everyone. So find out more about what are the key traits that you came into earth with that could give you an advantage. The other aspect is, what's your personal vision? Where do you want to end up? You know, where you have no vision, it's very difficult for somebody to actually tell how much it is they can get drive out of you. And so some employers today will actually ask you, what's your personal vision? Where do you want to end up as an individual? What is your aspiration? The other aspect of your inventory should also look at what are your interests, career interests as an individual. Many times I give this example that I am very good with numbers actually, but I'm not necessarily interested in finding a job or career that uses mathematics. So you can see I'm a HR practitioner and coach. I'm not necessarily using my skill, my ability in numbers, because I have no interest. So one of the things I always start by asking some of my clients is, what are you interested in? So from when you were a child, what did you dream about doing? What was your interest in? There are so many occupational fields in this world that you can choose from, but we're not always interested in all of them. As I said to you, I would be the last person to be a mathematics professor because I'm very good at mathematics and numbers, but I'm not interested. My interest lies in helping people. So therefore, I chose a career within that social line. The other area you need to look at is what are your natural motivations? What motivates you as a person? What other activities motivate you? Will get you waking up in the morning? What cause will motivate you? Is it a cause that has to do with helping people? Is it a cause that has to do with teaching people, instructing people and helping them gain more knowledge? There is that thing that sparks action from us. You need to identify that. And it's not usually so hard to know what it is. All you need to do is look around in the world and ask yourself, what sort of problems really motivate you to action? What sort of problems make you almost to shed tears and you're almost in a point where you really want to do something about it? Or what is it in the world that excites you most? That is usually a very big clue towards what is your passion or motivation as an individual. So when I talked about the features, advantages, and benefits, it actually summarizes what is your personal brand. What is it you bring to the table of an employer that can communicate your promise? Because if you're able to outline your features along the lines of what I've just spoken about, it means that you have a better chance of convincing or persuading an employer of what value you can add to their organization. So I would like you to think about all these aspects. Sometimes you need to take a retreat away for several days or for several hours of a month and just sit down with yourself, have a meeting with yourself and ask yourself these deep questions. It will not come about by just going on with the normal routine of life and all the noise that we experience. You've got to make time to sit down and develop this as a strategy for yourself. Most organizations, when they're putting up a strategy, will usually take a retreat and time out, maybe far away from the office as an away day to really look into these issues. In the same way, I ask you to go out there, have time to yourself and begin to work through these areas of your self-inventory. More coming in future sessions. I'm really enjoying this and I hope you are. Stay tuned to Career Bites. Thank you very much.